I always thought the Wendigo was just a legend, a scary story told by the elders in the north to keep kids from wandering too far into the woods. But what happened to my uncle changed my mind forever. He was an experienced hunter, tough, practical, not the type of man to believe in fairy tales. One winter, he and a friend went on a hunting trip deep into the frozen wilderness. They had gone before, but this time, something was different. On the second night, my uncle said they both heard footsteps circling their camp. At first, they thought it might be a bear, but when they looked in the snow the next morning, there were no tracks, just untouched white stretching in every direction. The following night, the footsteps came back, slow, deliberate, crunching in the snow. But this time my uncle swore he could hear whispering too, a voice drifting through the trees, calling his name. His friend seemed shaken. He stopped eating, stopped talking much, and just stared into the fire with a blank look. When my uncle asked what was wrong, his friend only muttered, "It knows who we are." That night, his friend wandered out of camp. My uncle followed, flashlight in hand. He found him standing at the edge of the tree line, staring into the woods. And that's when my uncle saw it. He described it as impossibly tall, with limbs that bent wrong. Its skin clung to its bones, and its eyes glowed faintly in the dark. The thing didn't move. It just stared at them. His friend whispered again, "It knows my name." Then before my uncle could react, he bolted into the woods. My uncle chased after him, shouting his name, but the only sound he heard was screaming. Cut short, swallowed by the night. When search teams went out, they found nothing. No tracks, no body, just scraps of torn clothing, stained red, scattered in the snow. My uncle came back from that trip a different man. He never hunted again. He never went back into those woods. And whenever he told the story, he always ended it the same way. The Wendigo doesn't just take your body, it takes your soul. And once it knows your name, you're already gone.